Hey everyone, welcome back to Pop Off English. This is the podcast where you learn real, simple English with real, funny stories.
And before we start, remember to subscribe, like this video, and share it with your friends. It really helps the channel, and it helps you keep learning English with us.
Today's topic is bad days and funny mistakes, because we all have bad days.
Yes, I am an expert in bad days.
Same. So today we will talk about our bad days, our funny mistakes, and we will help you learn English to talk about your own bad days too.
So get comfortable, grab a drink, and listen in English. No stress. Just enjoy the story.
Okay, let's start with this morning. Today was a bad day for me.
Oh, I didn't know. What happened?
I woke up late. Very late.
Classic bad day start.
My alarm was on, but my phone was on silent, so the alarm was just dancing silently on my table.
So you did not wake up.
No, I opened my eyes. I looked at the time, and it was 9:30. I had a meeting at 9:45.
Oh, number 15 minutes.
I jumped out of bed, but my foot got stuck in the blanket, and I fell on the floor.
Perfect start.
So I'm on the floor, my hair is crazy, I am half asleep, and I just say, okay, good morning, life.
Did you make it to the meeting?
I opened my laptop and joined the meeting with the camera off. I said, sorry, my camera is not working today, but actually I just look terrible.
I do the same thing. Camera problem means I look like a potato.
Exactly. So that was my bad morning. What about you? Tell me about one of your bad days.
I have many. But I will tell you a special one. It was a Monday.
Mondays are always dangerous.
I woke up early, everything was good. I took a shower, made coffee, put on my work shirt, my serious face. I was ready.
Okay, sounds good so far.
I took the bus, and I felt so proud. I was early, the sun was shining, I had a plan. But when I arrived at the office door, I tried to open it, and it was locked.
Locked?
Yes. I checked my phone, and I saw a message from my boss. Remember, today is a holiday. No work.
So you woke up early to go to work on a holiday?
Yes, I was very professional, too professional.
And the bus?
The bus was late on a normal day, but for my stupid holiday workday, it was perfectly on time.
Of course.
I just stood there, in front of the office door with my coffee and my serious work shirt, like a character in a sad movie.
Did anyone see you?
Yes, two of my coworkers passed by in casual clothes with ice cream in their hands. They looked at me and said, "You know it's a holiday, right?"
That's so painful.
And I just said yes. I just like to stand in front of the office for fun.
That is a perfect example of a bad day. Everything is normal, but you feel stupid.
Exactly. So let's help our listeners with some useful English for bad days.
Yes. First, some simple phrases. When your day is not good, you can say, I'm having a bad day.
Or today is not my day.
Or, more dramatic, everything is going wrong today.
That one is for when you wake up late, miss the bus, and spill coffee on yourself.
Oh, speaking of spilling coffee, I have another story.
Please continue. I'm ready.
This was last year. I was in a cafe with a friend. It was our first time in this very cool cafe, lots of plants, soft music, people with laptops. You know, the kind of place where everyone tries to look intelligent.
Yes, I know this place. I live there.
So the waiter brought my coffee. I wanted to look cool. I said thank you in my best, calm, adult voice. I picked up the cup, and my hand just decided to stop being a hand.
Oh no.
I dropped the entire cup of coffee on the table. It was like a coffee waterfall. The coffee went on my phone, my bag, my jeans, everything.
And probably also on the soul of the person next to you.
Yes, a little bit on the man next to me. He had a white shirt. It was not white after that.
That is not just a bad day. That is a bad day for two people now.
I said I am so sorry, maybe 20 times. I took 10 napkins. I tried to clean his shirt. He was very kind, but I wanted to disappear.
This is good vocabulary too. I'm so sorry. Let me help you. Are you okay?
Yes, and one more. This is so embarrassing.
That is very important. Embarrassing means you feel shy, you feel stupid, you feel uncomfortable about something you did.
Exactly. Don't confuse embarrassed with ashamed or afraid. Embarrassed is more like, oh no, everyone saw that.
So if you spill coffee on yourself in public, you can say, "This is so embarrassing."
Or if you go to work on a holiday.
Thank you for that reminder.
You're welcome.
Now, sometimes a bad day is not only funny, sometimes you feel tired or sad or stressed. There is useful English for that too.
For example, if you are very tired, you can say, I'm exhausted.
Or, "I'm really stressed out today."
Or I'm not okay today, I need a break.
That's an important sentence. Simple English, but very powerful. I need a break.
Yes. And sometimes, when your friend has a bad day, you want to say something nice. You can say, I'm here for you.
Or, "Do you want to talk about it?"
Or, it's okay, tomorrow's a new day.
I like that one. Tomorrow's a new day. Simple, but it gives hope.
Let's practice with your holiday office story. I want to be a kind friend now.
Okay, Teacher Mia.
You say your bad day. Then I answer like a friend.
Okay, I say, "I went to work on a holiday. I woke up early for nothing. I feel so stupid."
I say, I'm sorry you had a bad day, but it's okay, it can happen to anyone. Tomorrow is a new day.
See, that is perfect. Supportive, simple, and friendly.
Let's do the same with my coffee disaster.
You. I spilled coffee on a stranger's white shirt. It was so embarrassing.
And you say?
That sounds terrible. But don't worry, these things happen. One day you will laugh about it.
And today, I am already laughing. So it's true.
So for our listeners, try to remember some of these sentences. They are very natural, and you can use them in real life.
Now, I want to talk about one special type of bad day, the everything is going wrong day.
Oh, yes. When one problem is not enough.
Let me describe one everything is going wrong day I had last month. First, I woke up late. Again.
I see a pattern.
Then I ran to the bus stop and I missed the bus. It drove away when I was 5 meters away.
The bus always knows when you are late.
Yes, the bus is never early for a good reason, only when it can hurt you. Then I waited 20 minutes for the next bus. I checked my phone, and the battery was at 5%.
Of course.
I got on the bus. I wanted to send a message to my boss. And my phone died. Completely.
So no alarm, no message, no music, just pain.
Exactly. Then it started to rain. And I did not have an umbrella.
This is a movie.
My hair became big. My clothes were wet. I arrived at work 40 minutes late with no phone, wet clothes, and crazy hair.
And then your boss said, "Good morning. How are you?"
Yes, with a big smile. And I said, I'm fine. I'm having a bad day, but I'm fine.
That's another useful sentence. I'm having a bad day, but I'm fine.
Sometimes you want to be honest, but not too dramatic.
You can also say, "It's just one of those days."
Yes, that means it's a typical bad day, not special, just bad.
So listeners, repeat in your head, it's just one of those days. It's a very natural expression.
And in simple words, one of those days is a day when everything is annoying, even small things.
Like when your earphones break, your coffee is cold, your neighbor is noisy, and your internet is slow.
That is not a bad day, that is a horror movie.
And we also make funny mistakes when we speak a new language. And that can make a bad day or a funny day.
Yes. Language mistakes can be very funny. I remember one of my first English mistakes.
Tell me.
I was in a restaurant in London. The waiter asked, "How is everything?" I wanted to say I'm full, like I ate enough, thank you. But I was nervous, and I said, "I'm pregnant."
No.
Yes. I said, "Thank you, I'm pregnant."
What did the waiter do?
He looked surprised and said, "Oh, congratulations." And I was confused, like, why congratulations for eating pasta? After the dinner, my friend told me my mistake.
So, important lesson. I'm full is good. I'm pregnant is very different.
This is what I mean by funny mistakes. They feel terrible in the moment, but later they are great stories.
I also have a language mistake story. I was in a cafe, and I wanted to ask the waitress for the bill, but I confused bill with bowl.
Oh no.
So I looked at her very seriously and said, "Can I have you, please? Because I also confused you and it."
So you basically said, "Can I have you?"
Yes. She was like, "Sorry, what?" I wanted to disappear immediately. Then I pointed at the paper on the table and said, "The money paper, please."
That is the most honest way to describe the bill.
She understood and gave me the bill, and probably a story for her friends.
These examples show something important. Funny mistakes are normal. Everyone makes them.
So if you make a mistake in English, you can say, "Oops, my mistake," or "Sorry, wrong word."
You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep talking.
And when you are telling a story about your mistake, you can say, "It was so embarrassing at the time, but now it's funny."
At the time means in that moment.
Exactly. At the time, I wanted to cry. Now I can laugh.
So let's help our listeners with some useful vocabulary from this episode.
Yes, like alarm, late, locked, holiday, embarrassing, exhausted, stressed out.
And expressions like, "I'm having a bad day," "Today is not my day," "Everything is going wrong."
Also, "I need a break," "I'm here for you," "Do you want to talk about it?" and "Tomorrow is a new day."
And the famous one, "It's just one of those days."
We also had words like spill, stranger, white shirt, to wake up early for nothing, and money paper, which is not real English, but we love it.
Remember, when something bad happens, you can tell the story later in English. It's good practice, and it makes the bad day more interesting.
Try this. After your next bad day, write a short story in English about it. Use some of the phrases you heard today.
For example, I was having a bad day. First, I woke up late. Then I missed the bus. It was just one of those days.
Simple English, but very clear. You don't need big, complicated words.
And you are not alone. Everyone has bad days. Everyone makes funny mistakes, even native speakers.
Oh yes, I am a professional native speaker, and I make mistakes all the time.
The secret is to be kind to yourself and to see the humor in your bad day.
And to listen to Pop Off English to learn how to talk about it.
Exactly. Before we finish, I have a question for our listeners. Think of a bad day you had recently. What happened?
And can you describe it in simple English? Maybe use one or two expressions from today.
Tell us in the comments. We read your comments, and we love to see your stories and your English progress.
Yes, share your bad day story. It's good practice and good therapy.
All right, it's time to end this episode.
If you enjoyed this podcast, remember to subscribe to Pop Off English, like this video, and share it with a friend who also has bad days.
Maybe you can send this episode to a friend who says everything is going wrong today. It might make them feel better.
Thank you for listening and for learning English with us.
Take care. Don't be too hard on yourself when you make mistakes.
And remember, even a bad day can become a good English story.
See you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.